Rub my pineapple.
I'm not tired. Yes! Right.
Most of that.
And has melted everything in the cabin. There was fire. I saw fire. Woo! That felt good.
Morning, Owen.
Hi.
We're just going to go down to some driver briefing.
Yeah, did a drivers meeting, and I'm wiring. Yeah, I'm wiring up my fan on the radiator that's on the side, so that when I'm on the road, it just pulls a bit more air through.
We're at Melbourne Raceway, aren't we, as well?
Yeah.
We made it.
So yeah, I love Melbourne. I love Melbourne Raceway. It's proper grassroots kind of like what it used to be. It's what Pod was like maybe 50 years ago. So we'll have a little chat here, get it set up, do a couple of runs, leave about lunchtime.
Get back to the pod.
Yeah, should level the playing field because all of the really, really fast cars are they work best on a prepared surface, but of course this isn't a prepared surface. So all of that power and technology is redundant because it's on an unprepared surface. So everyone's got a better chance. It's only 8th mile, it's not a full quarter. Do a couple of runs, see how it shapes up, just literally drive up the track. I'm not going to hit it hard because I don't think it's going to work. And don't destroy everything, basically. Back to the pits and just give it a quick once over, make sure it's got all its bits. So you said it was sketchy? Felt it?
It's sketchy, yeah.
It's like moving around all over the place.
Yeah.
But
so that's your first run?
First run. Obviously everyone's saying how slimy it is up there, and it is. It's all over the place, but it's about controlled wheel spin. I think that is what everyone's just going to do, is control their wheel spin and try and keep it straight.
Obviously, the only thing you've got to control your wheel spin is your right foot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've got no traction control or anything like that. But it's the only, I was just saying to you off camera, it's the only car out of everything that I've got or have ever driven. It's the only thing I think that doesn't need any more power. It's fine. Doesn't need any more power. I'm never going to make really efficient use of all the power this has got.
Yeah.
So leave the power as it is, tidy it up, get a few bits done. But Jesus, man. When you get in 4th gear, well at the pod, not so much here, in 3rd gear and it starts to spin the tyres at like 80, you think, I could be in real trouble here. And that's where the fun's at.
We're on.
Welcome back everybody. My name's Owen, I'm sat in a Datsun. Now we're going to do the 2nd run of the day, it's the only one we're going to do. 2nd run of the day is the last one we're going to do. We put the road wheels on because it's wheel spinning anyway, and we've got to swap them over to drive home, so I may as well do it on the road wheels. The track is completely unprepared, so I don't think we're going to gain anything by having the slicks on. So I'll make another pass, go gentle on it, go back, pack up, that's it. Our lot for the day. Nice and gentle, no boost in 1st, no boost in 2nd, and I just squeezed it in 3rd, wheel spun, textbook run, really, for this sort of track. Probably left 11s right through the 8th. But man, there's a couple of bits I want to sort on this car. But I'll tell you what, Simon, the guy I bought it from, thank you so much. The guys who built it in the US, again, thank you. It's such a dream. It's such a dream to drive, and I absolutely love every minute of it. It's kind of, at the moment for me, for what I want it for this weekend, all-rounder, does everything. Looks cool, goes all right, goes like the clappers in fact, uncontrollably fast. And it's enjoyable. It's a bit of entertainment, just works. So there you have it. That is our last run of the day. Go back, cool off a bit, pack up and f off. So, we're currently back in the car and making our way out of York Raceway on the very smooth road because we've done our second run. I put the road wheels back on. It actually was quicker, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't use barely any throttle in first and second, just drove it quickly. Third, I started to lean on it a bit, and then it just left 2 black lines right the way through the 8th marker. So, which is what I expected, to be fair. But it was a stable run, very predictable, no dramas. After seeing what happened with Arnie, who spun off. So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to do. Just get a number, submit it, and then get back in the car. We're gonna go and get some fuel. We've been predicted thunderstorms for tomorrow, so I don't know how that's going to play out with time on track, but I think I might go and get a car cover somewhere. What do you reckon?
Well, yeah, give it a go. Tomorrow's also, with the trailer being there, tomorrow you can probably kick his head in a bit more, can't you, and try and, if it's dry.
Yeah, true.
If the thunderstorms miss us, then you've got a good opportunity.
Saying that, I've got the trailer there, so I can just pop it in the trailer for the rain.
Oh yeah, you'd be right, yeah, do that.
So yeah. Yeah, keep an eye on the temperatures. I've wired the fan in on the second radiator on the side so that it's pulling air all the time now. So that should hopefully try and keep the temps down a little bit. And it's...
What is this?
I know, right?
It's a car.
Jesus. She is not built for off-roading, and that is 100% what's happening here.
It's our old one, it's Darkside Development.
Hey! Hey!
This Merc though, we'd like to poke around this yet, so look at this Merc.
Yeah, this is
It's tidy, isn't it?
I mean, it's very clean. Mine ain't all race car inside, but you look at inside this.
Jeez.
That's full
When people
on.
say sat on the floor, I mean...
Yeah. That's full on race
Golly.
car inside.
Still... It's like a new pineapple to me. Is that someone's had one delivered?
Ours sort of fell apart a little bit, didn't
True,
it?
yeah,
He's molting, I think is the word.
Yeah. Just hit followed. Here she goes. That's good,
That's
isn't
slick, isn't it? Yeah, that is slick.
Ours will be like down here somewhere.
No, ours would be in pen.
Yeah.
Just come and scribble it out.
Do with a Sharpie.
What I want is a nice relaxing drink immediately. Right, here we go.
Softly.
Get hold of that. You first. There you go.
Thanks, mate.
Don't
Oh,
shake.
though.
It's dented.
I know. It actually is. Look at that.
This is a very bumpy road, so good luck with the footage.
Yeah.
Anyone who's been to Santa Pod knows the route in. And it's bumpy as hell. Always has been.
But it's
But-
got us back in it.
This is the last few hundred metres, and I don't look like I haven't slept at all, which is good.
Exactly, yeah.
Unshaven, but yeah, what a ride, man.
Let's get there. Let's get in, and we'll do a quick summary.
Yeah.
Back at Santa Pod. Who would have thought when we left Friday we'd be here? Happy birthday! Rub my pineapple. Looking on us. That was worthwhile.
Yeah.
Isn't that a nice crowd?
Anyway, we're back. We survived. Thanks for Dale from Spotted Motors behind on the camera, holding the camera for us. That was alright, wasn't it? Oh, you can tell by the way he's drinking that it actually was alright. I feel like hammered shit, but actually Justin in that.
Yeah, that's it. For me, that's the spirit of the weekend.
Yeah, I mean he's really done it.
But
cheers, mate.
to the Datsun.
To the Datsun. Thank you to the guys who put that together in the US. Thank you to Shearsby Customs for the paint.
This ain't over.
No, we still got tomorrow, haven't we?
Is there anyone watching this thinking they've done well, this is over?
Well, we're back.
It ain't over
The
yet.
main thing is we're back.
The fat guy ain't singing yet.
No.
We've got to do 3 more runs
Yeah,
week, collectively, the Queen's week. We've got to do 3 more runs tomorrow.
Okay.
And you've got to send it, you've got to lick that stamp and send it.
The important bit is that we actually got back. That's the important bit.
Because it only has to go to there, doesn't it? And break down.
I have a problem after this though, because we could do that tomorrow, drive it, enjoy it.
Don't tell them about it.
But the camper.
Oh, that problem. I thought you meant the other.
The camper, I think the starter motor's broken. And all in all, it's 40 foot of vehicle, so we'll worry about that tomorrow. Tonight, we're going to enjoy this.
I thought you were going to say that you've got food for 2 days.
Oh, well, no, I haven't done that either, so we'll worry about that later. The camper's going to get used. Anyway, on to tomorrow in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, everyone. Day 3. I've just been pushing the car for a little while, so a bit out of breath. I'm not in good shape at the moment, not after this, that was a couple of days. So day 3, the track at Santa Pod today is prepared. So they've done stuff to the track to make it stickier, basically, for those of you who don't drag race. Car, I'm going to start where I left off on Friday, 9 psi in the tyres, see where that gets us. And nothing's changed since the last one out. So I want to start where I left off, so I know all my measurements and stuff are the same.
We're back on the sticky boys.
Back on the sticky boys. There's a bit of a queue in front of us. We're going to see what's going to happen today. I think the rain is due about midday, so I'd like to get 2 runs in before that happens. I'm going to go pretty hard on the first run because it's held together so far. Plus now I've got the camper, which may or may not start with the trailer. So if it breaks, worst case, then
Try and get closer so you can hear you.
if it breaks, then I can still put it in the trailer. So I'm going to go pretty hard on this one, and maybe the second one I'll go all out, see what happens. So, watch this space. Right, so that was the most confident I felt with it. Felt alright, quite happy with that. I think I'm going to go again, straight away. It felt solid, it was moving around a little bit, but I felt like I could stay in it a little bit more, which I did. And cooked at the same time. Boy, I'm so hot. But the bonnet started coming up. So, I don't know if you can see in the front camera, the bonnet started lifting. I left it out unlatched because I thought that should do it a favour, get some air under there, but at 100 miles an hour it starts to go wafty. So I'm going to latch that down once more before the next run, and I'm really going to set it off. Right, Nick, 1170, 122. I was in, as soon as I saw the bonnet start moving around, I was in and out of the throttle anyway.
Yeah.
Improvement, 60 foot's 181 now.
Oh, that is
so
good.
It's getting
From
there.
a 240. When it was a 209.
209, something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So there's tons in it. I'm still getting used to launching it.
Like
driving on the road is alright, but when you got to slip it to get the boost in to really go quickly, you don't do that on the road that much. So tyre pressures, I'm happy with 9. I think I'll just leave it at that. Everything off the dashboard when I launched. Phone, glasses hit me, a lot, so they're going in the seat. But I think we're on the right path. So at 122, it's moving a bit more, but I wasn't full bore by any means.
Yeah.
Nowhere near. So I'm going to latch the bonnet down, just go around again.
Yep.
See what happens. I was certainly more confident that time.
Okay, good. Good.
That felt good. Wow. That felt a lot better. Oh man. I'm just getting into it as well. That felt really good that time. This dude jumped out on me. He was gone. And as soon as I rolled it into first, rolled it into second, I thought, it's starting to work a bit here. Okay, full bore in third, it's moved to the side and it stayed there, snatched fourth, and she was hauling. I run straight past him, bada-boom, like the fucking, what is it? What's the cartoon? Wile E. Coyote, the Roadrunner, rattled past him. Man, that felt, I was pretty confident about that. That might even be a 10-second run, maybe, I don't know. Felt fun though, stayed in it. Oh, fantastic. That felt like the best run so far.
Where's your ticket? Let's have a look.
You read it to me. Tell me what he ran first.
Okay. So, would you be surprised to know you beat him?
I think I went past him, yeah.
You got...
What did he run? Tell me what he ran.
He ran, and I'm drawing this out for camera.
No.
He ran an 11.77 at 112.
Oh,
you ran at 141.
Shit.
10.98.
Yes! Tens! Oh, that's so good. And that wasn't even full bore. Like, that's just me. I'm not even used to it yet.
10.9867.
10.9 at 140. You can do, in this car, if it was a perfect launch, you should be able to do a 10 at 125 miles an hour. So for 140 miles an hour, that's a deep 9. So, and you've
got to be happy with that.
Oh mate, to crack a 10.
I knew that was the goal, really. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not as fast as Simon, the guy who had it before me.
No.
I'm still like a bit.
You're learning, aren't you? You're dialing
where's
in.
Where's the noise coming from? Is it squirmy? Is it this that? And it's on rock hards at my 60 foot, 189. That's absolute toilet. So there's what they say. Theory is that for every 1/10 of a second you gain on your 60 foot time, should be 2 tenths at the end of the track. So if this does a 1.5 60 foot, which theoretically it should with the right tuning, that's 4 tenths off that. So that's 0.8. So that would put me low 10.9 easily, really. And I didn't stay in, like, I was pedaling the throttle a few times, but to leave...
I'm just happy you got in the 10s.
Yeah, to leave today, having a 10, I'm happy with that. That was...
This is the first shakedown. Don't forget, anyone who's watching this thinking, well, I've seen you get bigger than that in Nova, I've seen you do better than Escort. This is the first time you've ever driven this in anger. I've
driven it off boost for 400 miles. I haven't launched it. I launched it in Melbourne, but that's like... There's no
slippery,
hook up there.
Yeah.
It's slightly better today, and it does. Was it leaving marks up the track? I bet it was.
Yeah.
So,
and it looked squirrely. It didn't look bullet.
No, but that's me. Just you've got to have knackers.
Yeah,
and just go for it. And feel like it feels like I come out of it a few times, but to leave with a 10, that's the best I could have asked for today.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I'll submit that.
I've made up for you.
That's super.
That was worth a 3-hour wait, wasn't it?
A 10-second car that looks like this,
and you can drive it
400 miles.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's the dream, isn't it?
And knowing the most exciting part is there's still tons left in it.
Yeah.
Loads left in it. So that's for you. So that's.
So I hope you've enjoyed watching this. It's slightly different from what we've done before.
It is.
This will probably be a 2-part video.
Yeah, there's a lot of it.
There's a lot to get in.
And there's a lot of. What we wanted to do is go around and see some of the other people, the other cars, but truthfully, we haven't really had the time.
There's only 2 of us today.
There's 2 of us.
If there was a third person potentially, but
possibly.
yeah.
There's a lot going on, and we were going from A to B and etc. But it's been so good to be part of it.
Yeah. So, nice community around us.
Yeah, exactly. Mark from Outlaw Street is a great like sort of face for the sport, you know, because he's a real down-to-earth guy, and it's helpful, and so that's for Outlaw Street for the race series. If you fancy getting into drag racing, just check it out, because it's real world stuff and they're all street cars, and that's what I'm into, you know. So, and thanks to Santa Pod for setting up the event up. It's been fantastic, and I'm definitely gonna do it again next year. I'd love to go. I think the next goal is go a 9 in this at some point, make some changes and whatnot, but yeah, it's been fantastic. Doing all those miles in the car and seeing some of the Peak District, and it's been great. Tiring, but great. There's so much we could say about it, but it's going to be
there we go.
Yeah, it's going to be the longest
As ever,
outro.
thank you very much for watching. Like,
share, subscribe if you want to see more. Car's all right.
You immediately had to come over. I thought, what's going on? Turns out
The
starter motor, which is down. Sorry,
the jump pack decided to catch fire in the truck,
its way through most of that,
and has melted everything in the cabin.
to get it out. I took one for.
That's his hand in there.
Does that happen?
I had a smell, and I thought, that don't smell right, and I just thought, no, pull over.
Plumes of black
There was
smoke
fucking
coming
fire. I
out.
saw fire. Right. So we've got a bit of an issue. Nick burnt his hand, and this is the second time in 3 days I've slowed down the motorway traffic, because the van wouldn't start at one point and it's still running now. So the boys in green came along and sorted it out. Thank you very much. That's what we pay all our money for, and they are mustard, and they help you out. What would have happened in this situation? They had a thermal camera, and I said, don't worry, it's all taken care of. The powders sorted it all out. I had a fire extinguisher on board. He got the camera on it, and the camera showed that underneath the powder it was still 75 or whatever it was degrees. He said, likelihood is, once that powder had dusted off, that may have ignited again. I've got 2 cans of fuel in the back, a gas bottle, brake cleaner. Without people like that, real bad shit happens, and this is one of those situations where it could have gone from bad to worse really, really quick. Sure Nick's going to be okay. We've got to sort him out.
Big on the set, what they said, play. So I skip straight ahead to the bread part. Top out, I'm cool on the chick chain.